All right.
All right, cool.
I'll let you know. I'll start talking when it's ready. Oh,
Yeah.
it's ready. Hey, well,
Yeah.
all right, guys. What's up? How the hell are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Welcome to the new weird version of Get Heavy podcast, where it's actually more like a video cast, I guess.
You get to
John.
see we have faces for radio,
Yeah,
and now we're on
obviously.
video. And now we're on video.
People that loved us at one time.
At one time.
One time. My wife waits day to day. She's not loving me right now that I'm home. You know what I mean? What's up, John? How you been?
I've been good. Good. Quarantine life is definitely an up and down life.
I'll tell you, man. Yeah, it feels like it.
It's crazy. Obviously in Ventura, the weather's been a little not ideal for Ventura. And it's just, I don't know. I have good days and I have bad days.
Yeah, I think, well, you're not sick, right? So.
No, I'm not sick. But of course, every, I get like a tiny, tiny tickle and all of a sudden I cough and I'm like, oh my God, that's it.
I'm dead. I'm dying. Yeah.
Runny nose, any kind of runny nose, I'm just like, yo,
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, we've literally quarantined ourselves for the last, we'll be going on 2 weeks here since Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Essentially Sunday, my boy came down with some sort of a cough or something, and it's like, man, we don't know. We're just assuming we have it. None of us have any real symptoms. We had a stomach bug go around, all these things, and we've been on pure lockdown for weeks, although we have like really no real symptoms, but every single time I have to take a deep breath, I start to panic. There it is. Oh my God, I can't breathe. And then it's crazy how I've never had that much, like, I'm not a dude that stresses out about stuff, man, like at all. Like that, I'm like, well, if it gets you, it gets you. But
yeah, well, and I've always been lucky that I've never really gotten sick a bunch, like I'm never, not even colds, none of that stuff, and now just like, I just think I'm just paranoid of everything for some reason,
Yeah.
Going on walks, you're paranoid to be near people.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. It's just been, we're in California, for those of you who know us, welcome back. So yeah, but California is on a safe at home is what they call it, I think, right now. They're talking about locking the whole entire state down completely, but I don't know what will happen. But they're saying, I think it's 10 more weeks of this is what the experts are saying.
I think we're going well into summer.
You think so?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So besides all that, I'm glad everyone seems to be healthy. That's good.
Yeah. I've definitely been doing a lot of like checking in on people.
Yeah.
Today, I totally went through my contact list and just started texting people that like I probably haven't talked to in a long time.
Right.
Just kind of like, hey, how you doing?
Wow, you're a way better friend than I am, dude. I'll tell you that much.
I've definitely learned that like I've taken a lot of like friendships and stuff like that for granted.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm definitely working on like, I definitely will be a different person after the quarantine.
Yeah, I don't know how anyone's not going to be, we'll all be a little more cautious, I think, but
yeah.
I just don't, I remember hearing about it, you know what I mean? And thinking, shit, it is what it is. Joking, it's the baby boomer disease. It's the virus. It's, all these things. And it's like, now I'm starting to know people that have been affected by it, and me and you both know the same people, but man, it is, the people that are getting hit hard are getting hit so hard, but
yeah,
and then people like with acute symptoms, you know what I mean? They just don't, they're carriers for like 2 straight weeks, and I'm sure everyone's tired of hearing about it. You know what I mean? So I turned the news off about 5 days ago, and I haven't watched 1 single ounce of news. And it's really helped the anxiety, dude. Honestly,
I bet it does. I just downloaded a new channel. It's I can't remember the name of it right now, but it's like a documentary channel.
Oh yeah.
And I've been watching lots of like people going to like national parks and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's funny. Like, I want to watch like war documentaries now because it's less stressful.
I know, dude. I just rented that 1917, and
that movie's so good.
I'm ready, dude. I'm ready for a war at this point. I'm gonna sit down and watch it. Literally watching people struggle in World War I is less stress than me thinking about this shit all day long.
Yeah. Yeah, that 1917 movie is really good. Me and my oldest kid went and saw it like the Tuesday before the lockdown went down.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna rent the shit out of that. I'm gonna watch it tonight. That's my whole plan. But
it's really good.
Let's get off the Corona talk. How what has been going on in the last year plus we've been out? What have you been?
What have I been up to? I've been on tour a lot. 2019 was the year of touring for me.
Right. A good portion of the year.
I was gone for a good portion of the year. Did a bunch of Strung Out and Casualties touring.
Mm-hmm.
I started a VIP merch company last year that I am working with doing VIP meet and greets for bands. I'm sure if you've gone to a concert in any time in the last 4 years, you've seen that meet and greets are now a big thing. And we've started working with like bands that aren't really doing it, like trying to help them produce a little income.
Yeah,
you know, because the music
industry means of making money as a musician anymore, right? It's touring. So
yeah. So I did that. So I started that. So that took up a good part of my year last year, and I'm just been, you know, grinding.
Yeah,
grinding like always, and then now everything has come to a grinding halt.
It's as fast as it started, it stopped, dude.
I had 2 months of touring planned that I was supposed to be leaving 2 days from right now. And was supposed to be gone for 7 weeks.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
I was really looking forward to that, to go make a bunch of money and, you know, just kind of get out.
So you're dead ass out of work at this point, right?
Oh, yeah. I still have, like, my home production company that I work for that I'm able to procure a little work, you know. I'm able to produce a little work out of that because there's stuff that I always have to do with them, and so.
Yeah, for sure. But still, I mean, I'm lucky enough to where I you know, in the last year plus for me, I have been I had a baby, which I got a 1-year-old now, and then I changed careers, houses, everything I could possibly change in 2019, essentially, that I possibly could, and I'm just now finally getting to be settled into my job and stuff, which is cool, you know. And then I started playing music again. I got a new band called Tongue, but I just, you know, I'm fortunate enough to where I'm in like a teaching position now, essentially for construction through the union, but we're able to work because we have to figure out an online curriculum in order to finish this, you know what I mean? Finish this semester for everyone. So like, me and my wife are both not out of work. We're one of the fortunate people that aren't, you know, but it's like, dude, I feel so bad for everyone that's just staying. You have nothing, dude. I mean, no extra income. It's just rough.
And there's just nothing to do. And the thing is, it's like, okay, yeah, cool. Like, you don't have to go to work. Okay, we can think of a fun way but staying at home is just the worst.
Yeah,
sitting at home,
dude. You know what I mean? Like
sitting at home is guy, man. Yeah, like I can't handle this. It's I mean, like I can and I will because I'm very good at, like, you know, I've lived in tour vans, I've lived in tour buses, you know what I mean? Just like
being held up in your own house isn't the fucking worst of the world.
It isn't the worst of the worst. I've recently put a badminton court in my backyard. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I have been
first world Corona, dude.
Okay, so yesterday I had there's a second story at my house, and yesterday I was having I talked with my therapist via Skype, actually via something like this. And I was upstairs and I could see like into my backyard, and my son and my nephew were playing badminton, but I just kept seeing the badminton, the shuttlecock just flying through the air.
Sure.
And it was kind of like a Zen garden for me. Like I was having my therapy appointment. It was a very lovely day.
Nice.
And I just loved watching the shuttlecock go back and forth.
Wow, so therapy, that's new, right? That's new stuff.
Yeah. I mean, therapy is something that I believe everyone should do, even if you have your shit together. Even if you think that everything is going completely great and life is perfect, everyone needs therapy. Everyone needs a check. Everyone needs someone to go like, I don't know about that.
Yeah, it kind of sounds nuts. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or just kind of like, or someone,
or your family.
Or also you need someone to go like, yeah, no, you're doing it right. You're doing good. You're doing good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
keep on that.
Because like, you know, I am my worst and best critic all the time.
For sure, man.
You know, I will beat myself up. I beat myself up about stuff constantly. And then there's also times when I'm like, I don't know, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Well,
you know what I mean?
You can be okay with what you do, but anyone that has an artistic brain, it's driven, I immediately hate every single song I've ever written. You know what I mean? Especially when we play a show, it doesn't matter who's excited or what people tell you. All you think about is that one fucking riff you tanked in the middle of it. You know what I mean? That's part of what drives, keeps someone driven. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trust me, there's like completely okay with everything you do.
Yeah.
You're either losing touch or you're something that we're all not. You know what I mean? It's very unlikely.
That's what I'm saying. If you're 100% right, if you're right 100% of the time, man, you got a lot of therapy to do.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
you got a lot to do there.
Except for me, because.
Yeah. Of course.
I'm trying to write like 98%, 99% of the time. The narcissist is talking.
I've dealt with
therapy is one thing that I haven't ever done. You know what I mean? But I think I might be there after this shit, dude.
Okay, so I've been seeing my therapist for about 2-3 months, something like that. And so the first appointment I had with her, I was crying in the waiting room, just like before I even saw her. I'm just like,
you came straight wrapped in tears. Is that what it was?
I'm just crying. You know what I mean? And like that was the first appointment, right? And then I got through a couple of appointments, and then like the appointments after that, I would start crying sometime through the session.
Right.
You know what I mean? And once I start, I can't stop.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean? I am definitely I'm emotional. I'm an emotional guy, as you know.
Yeah, we know.
I'm an emotional guy.
John. He's an emotional man.
Yeah. So then the last time this last time yesterday when I was talking with her on the computer, we made it through the whole appointment and I was like, hey, look at me. I didn't cry at all. But then I started crying. Because I was so happy that I didn't cry the entire time.
Well, hey, man. I mean,
hey, so
progress, right?
Progress, not perfection. That's what we're looking for.
Okay. I like that therapist talk, dude.
Progress, not perfection. Well, it's funny. I said that to my therapist yesterday. I'm like, look, progress, not perfection. She's like, oh, I love that you said that right now. And I'm like I'm trying here. I'm trying.
Yeah. Pretty soon it's going to be a Sopranos situation here.
Yeah. So, but it's been, everything's good. I mean, everything's so different now. You know, life's so different with coronavirus and everyone being on lockdown that you can't go see anyone. And, you know, I work from home when I'm home all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So in that sense of like being home during the day, but for me, like I liked going to the record store and just going and hanging out at the record store for a little bit.
Well, as soon as someone tells you you're trapped, you immediately think of ways to escape. I mean, that's how I am. Like, oh yeah, I'll watch. You know what I mean? But so it's like you want to find a reason. Like I went to Trader Joe's today because we had to get some beer, honestly, and some wine, some basic essentials. And I got to the thing, and the Trader Joe's is actually doing, I think, handling it the best of all the stores. You know, there's a line to get in.
Yeah.
You have to, they wipe your cart down when you go in. They only let like 50 people in at a time, and they seem to be handling that the best. But when you get there, it's a line, and so now you're waiting 20 minutes to get in or whatever.
Yeah.
It made me realize, like, dude, all these things that I do to just kind of escape from myself and not be alone for a minute, go to the store, find a reason to go do this. It's like, dude, it doesn't need to happen. So I think if anything, this has forced a lot of us to sit in our own feelings. You know what I mean? I found the end of Instagram the other day. Literally, like, the Instagram was like, nah, you've seen enough. Literally, it was like, you're all caught up, dude. There's nothing else on the internet. You found it, I was like, bullshit, man.
Yeah.
So now it's like, now I'm realizing, like, I started meditating again. I've been doing like this Wim Hof breathing methods, you know what I mean? Because I'm terrified of my immune system getting blown down, like broken down and stuff. And so, dude, now everyone's, I think, kind of forced to kind of sit with themselves for the first time, or really sit with your family for the first time. I got 3 kids, a wife that's home, and we're all just, right fucking here with each other. And it's like, man, you really figure out what your limit is as a good parent, It's easy to be a good parent when your kids are in school all day and you get 3 or 4 hours around them at night, you know what I mean? But Jesus, dude, when, even my poor wife's been stuck at home with them for damn near 3 weeks at this point. Like, and I've been having to go to actually a site.
Yeah.
And, man, she's about to lose it. So.
I wonder how many families are gonna break up because of coronavirus.
Yeah, it's very possible, dude. I mean,
and that's a shitty thing.
I mean, you're stuffing, like, if you really think about it, it's like, if you work a 9-to-5 job, 2 people, they get home, they're home from maybe, say 4 o'clock till 10 o'clock at night together. I mean, you're talking, 6 hours? You know what I mean? If you're home with your significant other or your family, you're like doubling and tripling that time every week. You're really, honestly, I think you're aging your marriage by probably 2 or 3 years, in this next couple months. Yeah. So you're gonna find out pretty quick who really actually likes each other or not, dude.
I know. Yeah, it's an interesting time, but I hope everyone makes it through and is good. I'm so worried about everyone's melons. I just want everyone to be okay in the head.
Of course, yeah.
It's a lot, This is a lot for people, and
it is a lot, man.
I mean, it's just it's good to, I don't know. Hopefully we all survive. Most of us will. Most of us will.
Most of us will survive, dude. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's the thing that's gonna happen. So, but yeah, I mean, I think let's just let everyone know that, like, we're gonna be putting these out at least once a week, just a video message, and then I'm also I'll upload the audio to the normal podcast stuff. We're gonna get the podcast going again, but we're gonna be doing a lot of these video things, and then we're also gonna be including people on our calls. From now on, we can invite people into the video messages. So we're gonna start having guests, maybe even doing a couple times a week, releasing content at least. So you can follow the podcast obviously at Get Heavy Podcast on Instagram and Facebook. You can follow me at Tone Dweller on Instagram and TikTok actually now, because me and my kids are making
TikTok
videos.
I love it.
Pretty hilarious.
I love it. I love them. There's some of the best parts of my day.
Yeah, and then so John, what do you got?
I just got the usual John Numbskull, JON. There's no H.
That's right.
Yeah, hit that. Or you can also, if you want to find out about the VIP meet and greets that I'm doing, it's called Robot Colony. You can find that online, and that's about it. You can find me being really bored and just doing stupid shit.
All right, man. Well, I'll talk to you soon.
All right. I love you. Be safe. Be safe, everybody.
All right. Bye.